So 4 months before all of the attacks against Foltest. Couple of quick updates while we get going here is number one, regarding the Blood of Elves book that I was reading. I'm going to just put that on hold for a bit, and I'm going to switch to the Sword of Destiny. I was going to wait for the official translation, but apparently it clears up a lot of dynamic between Geralt and Ciri, Geralt and Triss, Geralt and Yennefer, and so I'm really interested to read that before I continue with Blood of Elves. My goal is to finish all of the books before The Witcher 3 comes out, which I will continue to tell you guys about along this journey. The other thing that I've done is I've gone ahead and installed a mod. It's called the Enhanced mod. There's a couple of different versions of it, and what it does is it just kind of, it doesn't change anything from like a balance perspective, but it removes like the weight for any of the junk in your inventory. It helps sorting your inventory a lot better. For the dark weapons and armor, it removes that weird effect that will happen, and all of the lootable stuff is always glowing, so it'll make things a lot more approachable and make things a little bit more streamlined, so I'm looking forward to that.
Sheathe your sword, elf. I'm here to talk. Bow low. You stand before a head crowned. That of Demavend, King of Aedirn by the grace of the gods, sovereign of the Pontar Valley, and so on.
And you are?
A friend to non-humans. I have an offer.
Speak quickly and to the point. The Arrakis will soon return, and I'd rather know all before then.
I can add several more heads to this one. Each crown.
Go on.
Foltest to start with. I barely escaped in Aedirn. I'll need help. Access to your hideouts and maps of your secret trails. And the support of the Scoia'tael. I want no gold and have no interest in a killer's fame.
Then why do you wish them dead?
It's a long story. Your beast nabbed his neck. Time to go. Do we have a deal, elf?
Interesting how things are tying together. Iorveth and Letho. Very interesting dynamic.
Flotsam should be just beyond the point. We'll take the beach.
Who's we?
You and me. Reconnaissance.
I'm coming too.
You should stay behind. We can't be sure of the reception we'll get.
Precisely why I won't let you go alone. Someone's got to look after you.
That time of the
month. And the bickering begins. So the quilted leather, actually, let's take a look at this. Well, see, what it does here, it actually kind of lets you know which category it falls under with the arm and the junk, the books, and I guess these would be steel, STE for steel, and the other would be silver. So it's just interesting. It's a quick way to view everything, I think. We could also sort differently, which I think helps a lot, actually, because it'll keep things a lot more organized for us. Anyways, regarding the quilted leather, let's see. Resistance to bleeding. It's got double the armor, but the other one's giving vitality, a whole bunch of resistances, and resistance to bleeding, which is higher. So I'm going to keep that for now. I don't want to use any runes on the sword that we currently have. I don't think it makes the most sense. But let's see. We could switch. But the chance the instant kill is nice. Bleeding 10%. Maybe we go with that. Let's do that.
Any news from your secret informer?
The port's blocked. Some merchants are being held up for months.
What about roads through the forest?
Iorveth rules the forest.
Can we go?
Hey, we've got a Witcher Silver Sword diagram.
Something's brewing.
You don't hear Triss get impatient very often, but when she does...
Let's move!
Yep, okay, got it. Now they're teaming up on me. This is great.
Where are we?
In a forest?
Very funny. But who does it belong to?
Iorveth, maybe? I know more about the Pontar Valley than you think. For instance, I know that Foltest stole this land from Demavend a few years back. I believe you had a hand in that?
I wonder what Demavend's relationship with people like the Scoia'tael were. And if there's some political backing that's going on there.
I smell an elf.
I smell an ambush.
That's...
Vernon Roach, Special Forces Commander for the last 4 years, servant of the Temerian King, responsible for the pacification of the Mahakaman foothills, hunter of elves, murderer of women and children, twice decorated for valor on the field of battle.
Iorveth, a regular son of a whore.
I've long awaited our meeting. Laid plans, set traps, and now you appear in my forest of your own volition.
You aided the man who slew my king.
King or beggar, what's the difference? One Dwan less.
Uh-oh.
We need him alive. Know any useful spells?
Get his attention. I need to focus.
I'll try.
Climb down and we'll finish this. I await.
Ha! You're a man without honor, Vernon Roach. An insect I'll not duel, but one that I will crush.
Seems like you spout the same old elven drivel.
What you mean, Witcher?
I've seen your kind before. Proud and shay, sneaking around forests. Helpless, yet masking that with acts of increasing cruelty.
I helped kill Roach's king. You call that helpless? Or would you call me a terrorist? No one will grant us our freedom, Witcher. We must win it for ourselves.
Well, admirable.
You're just another old elf in a young elf's skin, using clever words to mask an obvious truth.
Obvious, you say?
This is not about race or freedom, or even vengeance. You're here because someone powerful told you to be. Someone who's using you. They may wear a crown, carry a magic wand, or even lead a guild. But be sure of this. It's not about your freedom, your rights, or your ears. Nilfgaard plowed you once. Now someone new does. Am I wrong?
Those times are gone. No one will ever use the Scoia'tael again.
Who are
just
you
did.
addressing? Me? Yourself? Or the archers in those shrubs?
Triss, now!
Spars Mon Rort!
Well, thank God we brought her.
That ought to discourage them. Triss, are you all right?
Lovely.
You should have charmed the archers. They're coming. Geralt, the spell's still working. Stay close.
What?
Okay, bring it on.
Triss is spent, so no more butterflies. Let's get the fuck out of here. There's even more of them that way. We must fight our way toward Flotsam.
Get your hands off my ass.
Who did you think?
Come on in, Scoia'tael.
I'm not
Come
a
on
sack
in.
of flour or one of your commandos. I'm a woman.
I noticed.
I'm gonna be sick.
Come
At least
on.
I'll die holding a lovely ass.
Mine. I'll hold the spell.
Do we have more?
Come on, let's
yeah,
go.
we do.
Stop shaking.
Are you all right?
Yes. Fine.
This is trouble.
Bitches.
What's happening? All I see are your boots.
Where the hell is that trading post? I'm starting to think we'll make it. Maria's waning. Triss,
We got one.
Be quick!
give me a bit more magic. Just a little.
Come on in, pal. Come on in. Woo! All right.
Scoia'tael attacking! Alarm! Squirrels! There's a mage among them! Ready yourselves!
Whew. That could have been dicey. Little do you know, Iorveth, we shall talk. We shall talk.
You know each other?
Rather well. But he has amnesia. I actually took the Witcher by surprise when I killed Foltest. Fear not, Elf. I know Geralt. I know his weakness.
As swiftly as they come, as swiftly as they go.
Too many spells at once. You can die from that.
See that?
Yeah, the Kingslayer and Iorveth.
You all in one piece? Who are you?
I'm a Witcher.
Emir var Emrys, spice merchant.
A trader?
In spices.
Uh-huh. And the woman?
My good man, we barely escaped death. Be so kind as to tell us where we might get some rest. We'll explain everything later.
Very well. Head for the market square. You might be in time for the execution. Some ne'er-do-wells are going to hang. A dwarf and some bard. There's also an inn and a brothel.
A bard,
oh,
you
yeah,
say?
the brothel sounds especially interesting. Take care now.
Oh, Trissy.
Spice merchant. Not likely.
Did you see that? Squirrels at our very walls.
Iorveth led them. I saw him with my own eyes.
Who are these blokes?
They're the ones the elves were chasing. Assault in broad daylight.
What about the window?
It's a busy place. It's a very busy place, actually.
Yes.
He's got it coming. Hello.
I feel like we might as well take everything that we can. If the others aren't using it.
think the stew's ready?
Quiet, woman. Artist at work.
You might want to stir it.
I don't stir. I work the material.
Just like scolding him. Let the man cook.
He's got it coming.
Boss, why the hell are we stacking and restacking this stuff if the port's still blocked?
Flotsam really is a nice little town. I mean, you could either look at it as being a safe location or a very dangerous location, depending on your perspective.
A bunch of non-humans and a spy.
I heard the spy's cowardly. You're a worldly man. Think he'll shit himself.
All right, before we continue, we have a couple of talents to invest. So I'm thinking we grab our next level of vitality. And then probably... See, the other thing that the mod did, it shows both levels now of your upgrades. I'm thinking 2 levels in Fortitude is still pretty good for the Vigor regen. And you get the extra Vigor slot. So I'll probably grab both of those, and that'll be it for the training tree. I'll grab 1 in parrying because I have to. That couldn't be our friend Dandelion, could it?
Zoltan. Dandelion. My informer.
Just great.
Oh, Dandelion
What's
was
the
the
plan?
informer. Okay.
We improvise.
No killing.
We'll take care of this, Triss.
Oh, she's gonna be mad.
Geralt! Geralt! Over here! Help!
Okay, how are we gonna free these guys?
Step back, White One.
What are they going to hang for? They don't look dangerous.
The charge is collusion with the Scoia'tael.
Dandelion,
prove
an elven
that?
spy?
The bard's hanging for debauchery.
What?
The sentence was he's to hang for debauchery.
And a sentence is nothing to scoff at!
Clearly.
Are you serious? Listen here, people. Is profligacy now a punishable offense in the free kingdom of Temeria? Or are we in Nilfgaard?
Piss off, freak! Or you'll have me to deal with. Think of the common folk. You're spoiling their fun.
The fun.
Freak he may be, but he speaks true. Debauchery's one of my favorite pastimes, but I don't want a noose placed around my neck for
that's
pursuing it.
The soldier boys paid us a visit or two, though we didn't have much fun.
Away with you, Margot! Go back to your brothel.
Time to go? Fine. But hear this, people. He sure liked to parade about, but his Willie wouldn't come to attention.
Uh-oh. Insult a
the
guy's
execution.
manhood.
Shut your trap. The singer's to hang, and he will hang. This is a decent town. Whores and witches notwithstanding.
Watch your words, guardsman. I don't know witches, but Margot's a decent woman.
I like this guy.
Shut it, all of you! Or I'll not vouch for what I'll do.
Thinks he's tough, showing off his balls. Don't fret, people. I've seen the rot on them.
I'm warning you for the last time, Margot!
You wouldn't hit a lady.
You're no lady!
Okay, well, if it's gotta be done, it's gotta be done.
Look here out! Assaulted an officer!
He attacked me.
Come on up!
Uh-oh.
Got room for one more deviant? Yes,
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
They'll hang anyway. Look here out! Assaulted an officer!
Put him down.
Freak!
Whoa!
Leap!
Come on. Kick him right off this platform. Couple more, couple more. There it is.
What the hell is going on here? I said, what the arse fuck is going on?
Well, you see...
I'd like to report... out of my sight, Clover. A few ploughing bandits and you can't even hang them. And you, stay calm, hands off your sword. Our scaffold embraces speeches and hangings. Which will it be?
Your people started it. Short fuses, some of them.
What do I care? They started, but you finished.
I had to defend my friends. Will you release them?
Terrible choice of friends, Witcher.
I disagree.
I'd rather give you a thief. Relax. I'm joking.
No!
I hate thieves. We can put on
This
another
guy's
show.
cold.
Bloody and serious this time, mind you. Or we can come to an understanding.
Meaning?
Give me a minute, Witcher. Listen here. You may have heard rumors of the tragic events that transpired during the siege of Lavalette Castle. Sadly, they are true. King Foltest is dead. It's likely that Scoia'tael had a hand in this heinous murder. So you see, none of you can feel safe.
It's a bit of a stretch though, pal.
That is why today, wagons with armaments will roll out into Flotsam streets. I hereby declare a state of emergency. Await orders. Prepare to fight. And ready yourselves to avenge your fallen king. Now disperse. Go to your homes.
What about them?
They'll not hang for now. Let's say I'm reconsidering their cases. The scaffold's no place for civil conversation. We'll talk at my home. Your friends are free for the time being, but they're not to leave town. Come after dusk. I'll be busy till then. There's one more thing. Welcome to Flotsam, Witcher.
Thanks for the warm reception.
They were really going to hang us. I don't know. I didn't mean to torch that watchtower.
Everything's all right, Dandelion. Let's get out of here.
Oh, we owe you, Geralt. Thank you. Time to hit the tavern. Come on, Dandelion, you need a stiff drink. And while we're at it, I'll tell you an edifying tale of local hypocrisy that conceals lechery neath a veneer of courtesy. Except nothing can hide the stench.
I'd be interested in hearing that. So in the evening, we can go to Laurito's place. That's fine. I feel bad that we're just gonna leave those bodies there.
Hey.
Hey.
Drop it, recruit. Drop is what I can do to you. Down some stairs.
An apothecary.
Welcome to my modest shop.
What do you deal in?
All kinds of incense, mainly. For meditation, rejuvenation, cooking, making medicine, rituals, whatever you require.
Yeah, meditation. Okay. So he sells a bunch of books, actually. Let's see here. Oh, he's only got the one. Contains information about the Summer Shrine, which enhances the Quen sign. Yes. We'll grab that instantly. We've got some crafting diagrams for potions. Brock's not terrible for our offensive stuff. I think for now we'll hold off. Upon returning to a shop after 24 hours, you may find that some of the items you purchased previously are once again available. Okay. Let's check out the book. Midday or Midsummer is the day of summer solstice and marks the beginning of the first month of summer in the Elven solar calendar. Elves believe that all things under the sun occur in cycles. After Midday, the days grow shorter and the dying commences to last until the winter solstice. Summer shrines erected on this day give praise to the sun and life while acknowledging death's certainty. Spells to protect living things and draw power from the sun's heat are particularly strong near these shrines. Witches use them to bless crops and summon fire. Even godless witchers bow before summer shrines to augment their intensity of their signs. Okay, oh, so this actually, this is just giving information about those shrines that we can activate. It doesn't actually enhance our Quen sign. But, 1 Orin, it's not the end of the world. I just want to see if... I believe there's a blacksmith over here.
Everything all right at the household? Youngsters screaming in daytime, the old man moaning at night.
Moaning?
And how do you find country life? Was it worth it? Marrying in a dun? Love is where you find it. You're young and known. You'll return to Flotsam in tears not a year from now.
Oh, okay, well, she seems like a good friend.
Here comes the Witcher. Think he'll agree?
No, I don't know. Should we just walk up and ask him like that?
I can hear you.
Take a good look at him. He'd be ideal.
You guys talking about me?
The gods have no love for your kind.
Oh, really?
Ha! Greetings. A word, if you will.
You see, we've created an alchemical substance and we wish to test it in Vizima, in a laboratory.
Seeing as you're a witcher, we wondered if you'd be willing to test it in practice.
In a year or two, given the occasion, you could visit us in Vizima. We'd examine you and reward you generously.
We need to study its long-term effects. We can't say more.
Are you in?
So you want me to ingest something for 2 years and then check back with you? Yes, we'll do it.
Why not?
Splendid!
Excellent.
Now, if you could also keep a journal of the experiment.
Don't overdo it.
Okay. Let's see here. Farid and Gaspar. In Flotsam, Geralt bumped into a pair of strange scholars. The alchemist Gaspar was one of them. He and his colleague Farid tried to convince the Witcher to take part in a mysterious experiment on Witcher physiology. The study would only yield results many years down the road. And Farid, let's see, same thing. Okay. So he's given me a mutagen, which is actually really good. Critical effects mutagen, everything goes up by 2%. I'm happy to take that and apply that. Experiment or not.
Hey, boss. Look who's graced our smithy. That titan of the art of smithing can't hear us. Busy. Work's a blur in his hands. And how are you, Witcher? Things working out for you?
Nice workshop.
Bah, it's no workshop, just a simple forge. But thanks for the compliment, both in my name and the master's. So how can we help you, eh?
To be honest, I'm interested in some dark armor, really. Let's see. So we've got the Clar and we've got the Witcher's Silver Sword, which I would like to make, but we need silver ore, which we don't have. I guess we could probably buy it from him.
So
he also has a couple of books. dragons. The Quen sign, which we already got. Well, this is our stuff, obviously. He doesn't have books. Okay, so here's the Blasphemer's armor. So it's the armor, it's the boots, it's the gauntlets. The anathema, which is part of the outfit. And there's also the ultimatum. Here's the trousers. So we're gonna need quite a bit of money, which is okay. One thing we could do is we could start getting rid of a few things. If we sort it by orens, I don't really want to get rid of the whetstones. We could get rid of all the twine and stuff, although we might need them down the road. It's tough to say. If we just get rid of our junk for now. That gives us a few orens to work with. My understanding is that until we can really make everything, there's not even a big... Like, there's no reason to make it unless you can build everything. That's my understanding. We're also going to need a ton of materials like studded leather, necker claws, amethyst dust, diamond dust, and robust cloth. So maybe I should just hold on to all of our crafting stuff, and we can go from there.
So...
But if we go with the silver sword, what is it? I just want to confirm. Silver ore, which he does sell, I believe.
So how...
Yeah, silver ore, but it is... Well, it's not that bad. We only need 2.
So...
I feel like at least we should have a Witcher's sword. There we go. I feel much better. There it is. Now we could inscribe a rune onto the steel sword, but we'll hold off for now.
So how's it going?
Let's head into the pub. Actually,
might find something interesting here.
Yeah, let's grab these. So we've got an Indriga contract. We'll take that. Faced with the insolence and bestial menace of the creatures known as Indrigas, and concern for the people, Commandant Bernard Laredo has decided to post a bounty for the extermination of these creatures. The brave soul who permanently rids the area of this filth will receive a generous reward from the hands of Louis Merce and will be listed in the town chronicles as a true hero of Flotsam. Okay, Necker contracts. It is hereby announced that Commandant Bernard Laredo has posted a generous bounty for the extermination of Neckers. This is one of those ones that we don't want to just permanently destroy their nest because we're going to need to farm them for materials. Let's see this. Proclamation of Pardon of Dimitri. Let it be known that the bandit Dimitri has repented and asked forgiveness for his heinous deeds. Commandant Laredo, known for his mercy, has absolved him of his offensive and accepted Dimitri back into society. Hereby all arrest warrants and bounties on Dimitri's head are lifted. Interesting. Troll contract. The authorities seek a brave soul to kill the degenerate troll leaking near the ruined bridge at the Aedirnian border. The beast may be defeated by any means just as long as it is defeated. The troll slayer will be generously rewarded. Relevant taxes and levies have already been deducted, of course, and receive the gratitude of the terrorized people of Flotsam. Last but not least, head a tangle of forest weeds, chin lined with river seeds, reeds. Flotsam Barber awaits. Full range of barbershop services on offer, including beard shearing, close shaves, bloodletting, popping and draining of boils, disgusting, and haircuts at all affordable prices. Teeth extracted by the smith across the way. Come see me in my bookshop, peruse old tombs while you wait. So there will be actually a good opportunity to peruse some of the books, see if we can get any knowledge from there. And it's right across from the blacksmith, so should be good to go.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, mind if I sit down?
Damn, that was close. Innkeep! Vodka!
Triss Marigold. Lice eat me, but you are a treat to behold.
Lice eat me.
Just a little pale.
Magic takes its toll, but I'll be all right. Good to see you in your beard again.
Can somebody tell me what happened? You set off a month ago for Zoltan's wedding.
That got fucked. There will be no wedding.
Did you hear about Foltest?
Rumors travel faster than the wind.
Winds and rumors. I want to know the truth.
I want to know how Foltest died. And the dragon, was there really one there? And who rules Temeria now?
Dandelion, calm down. You'll choke on your liquor.
We don't have all the answers either.
The dragon. Well, the dragon appeared, and that's all I know.
But where did the Lavalettes get a dragon? We heard it fought on their side, huge as a barn, they say.
Dragons don't usually take sides. Maybe its lair was nearby and it just felt threatened.
If you hadn't driven it off, Foltest might not have taken the castle.
Maybe. We'll never know for sure. No wedding, Zoltan.
The Breckenrigs broke off the engagement because some limp prick put it about that I joined the uprising in Vizima. My would-be Popper-in-law refused to let a rebel firebrand join the family. Innkeep, where's our drink?
It was like this. We got to Mahakam a week after the Grand Master died. Bought Zoltan an absolutely grand doublet, a pair of Garibaldi Krakau's, and as a gift for Eudora, a jade stone as big as my fist.
You were broke as a joke by the time Dandelion threw me a bachelor party at an establishment called the Tight Lane.
The Tight Lane.
Next day, we went over to the Breckenrigs. They welcomed us in, sat us down, and proceeded to discuss the superiority of Mahakaman mining know-how over any other. And that went on until dinner. Just when I thought I'd learned more than I ever wanted to know about mining, they served the soup.
You could have held a pin drop. Old Breckenrig rose and he says, "A real dwarf works a mine, not chases fame on the battlefield."
You'll never believe this, Geralt, but they served duck blood soup. It was as black as tar.
That's
they must have
disgusting.
dropped lumps of coal into the pot.
"Eat," Breckenrig says, then proceeded to slop 2 full bowls of the shite. Old goat. Hope his mind caves in on his head.
Since when have you worked for Roach?
Hey, nobody said a word when you went out to save Temeria from the Grand Master and his mutants.
Relax, Dandelion. I was just asking. Do what you want. You're an adult, kind of.
That wasn't very supportive.
Laugh away. At least I decided to do something constructive.
You used to spy for Redania. Now you're spying for Temeria. Some might call you a traitor.
More than some.
Ever tried to live off of poetry alone? The truth is, I'm a citizen of the world. As long as I don't serve Emperor Emir, I'm not doing any harm.
Leave him be, Geralt. You play the spy a bit, get bored, and drop it. You know how he is.
It's probably true.
Laredo said you're working with the Scoia'tael, Zoltan.
I have done many things in my life, Geralt, but I have never stooped to banditry.
The Scoia'tael don't consider themselves bandits.
But I am no Scoia'tael.
Triss, you're the expert on Temeria. Tell us who's in charge now.
It's chaotic and getting worse. The old families are fighting for supremacy, no holds barred.
Baron Kimbalt and Count Merivale, I bet.
Among others. After the assassination, while Geralt was in the dungeon, the lords convened in a field near Lavalette Castle to choose a new ruler. 3 days they debated, and it looked more like a bazaar than a meeting of nobles. Except the trade was in court and ministry positions, spheres of influence, royal privileges.
Humans.
In spite of several duels and 2 poisonings, no king was chosen. Civil war was in the air.
Where were the mages?
Aye. Where were the grey eminences of this world when they were truly needed?
They weren't invited. Neither was I. But if not for their intervention, or rather that of a few influential sorceresses, Baron Kimbalt would have taken the throne.
I was invited to sing at his court once. Afterwards, he refused to pay me, and the food was awful.
Typical promoter.
No way I'll stay in Temeria if he's crowned.
Did they ultimately resolve anything?
No. It ended as usual. Sadly, John Natalis remains our only hope.
Ah, the victor at Brenna, and Foltest's most tried and true field commander.
During the deliberations, he was several days' march from Lavalette lands, with an additional 2,000 armed men in tow. He's to keep the peace until a rightful monarch is chosen.
He could find that ruling is to his liking.
Natalis
Sounds
is a
pretty
soldier
positive.
at heart. He's not suited to rule, and I don't believe he even wants to.
He's got the army behind him.
Which is why he can guarantee peace. Why, a tenuous one, sure, but that's always better than civil war. Besides which, he's deeply in debt to a dwarven bank in which Philippa Eilhart as sorceress holds a significant stake.
Interesting.
I think I've heard enough about politics. Foltest's killer lay in wait in the tower, where the Lavalettes had hidden the royal bastards. He was well informed.
Wait a minute. What were you doing there?
It's a
I was
long
protecting
story.
the king. After the first attempt, Foltest began treating me as his lucky charm. He ordered me to be at his side during the battle. The dragon separated us from the rest of the army. The killer disguised himself as a monk, a blind one at that. He let Foltest greet his children, waited until I had walked off, then cut the king's throat from ear to ear.
How did he flee?
Jumped out a window into the river below. Iorveth Scoia'tael were waiting in a boat. It was planned.
And you're chasing him because he murdered the king?
I was accused of the murder. I need to clear my name. Besides, I looked him in the eye before he escaped. He's a witcher. Then some brave Temerian soldiers showed up, piled on me, and knocked me out.
Save yourselves, good folk! The beast attacks!
We better get out there. Someone's casting spells.